Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Monday. Amanda is not here today, but don't worry. I'm going to take care of it. It's going to be a good show. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, a lot of fun stuff. You're going to learn something on this show today, I promise you. But first off, let's find out about the weather.
All right, well, our temperatures right now pretty warm across the region after pretty decent morning where we were in the 60s and even some 50s out through Hartsville and Sumter. Right now, 79 to 82 degrees tends to be the range of temperatures. For our average this time of the year, October 1st, yes, it is October, 80 tends to be the average high, 59 the average low for Florence. For Myrtle Beach, similar, but just a little different. 80 the average high, 62 the average low. Here's the thing, our averages not expected to continue. We were close to them today, but as we take a look at our morning lows over the next several days, we are really soaring back up into those upper 60s, even the 70s appearing for our overnight lows on Thursday and Friday. No sign of fall like temperatures anytime soon. We can blame our ridge of high pressure. Yes, our winds are coming out of the northeast, but in the mid-levels, our winds are actually coming out of the south. That will change over the next several days. Our surface winds currently out of the northeast will also come out of the south, and that's actually going to draw a lot of that warmer air from the Gulf of Mexico, from from Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana up our way. That's why we see this gradual rise in temperatures over the next several days from the mid-80s to the upper 80s and even 90s there. That's a 10-degree above average forecast by Saturday. Overnight lows, like we said, 59 tends to be the normal, 70 expected on our Saturday, well above average temperatures. And that also continues for the Grand Strand as we head into this weekend and even continuing into next week. This will be a long duration, dry and hot pattern, and still with that southerly flow, it brings in some humidity to it. So yes, we won't actually see rain, but it will be a very hot and humid-like feel, very similar to midsummer, like we tend to experience in July. Tropics are all quiet except for Tropical Storm Leslie. Not much going on with Leslie. An exposed center right there, but still strengthening a lot of the convection out to the north and out to the west. Maximum winds right now at 60 miles per hour. It's done 3 loop-de-loops. Why not make it 4? That's what Leslie's going to try and do. Out there in the central Atlantic, maybe become a Category 1. No threat to land. It will head off towards the Azores this weekend and then off to Europe by next week. Otherwise, sunny skies, mostly sunny conditions. There's your rise in temperatures. Normal low 62, 72 by this weekend. For inland locations, normal high of 80. We're talking 90 on Saturday. And again, humid conditions. It may feel very close to 100 degrees this weekend.
We've got 5 tech tips to help you when there's an emergency. Check them out after our advertiser. When a hurricane, tornado, or earthquake strikes, what technology can help you the most? Here are tips I discussed with Teresa Payton, former White House CIO. Teresa suggests keeping multiple power sources charged so you can charge your phone when cell service is restored. Use portable batteries or even old laptops as chargers. When the internet is up, check in on Facebook and Red Cross safe search sites. If you need help, call 911, but also post on social media as much information as you can so people can find and help you. On Twitter, sign up to receive important alerts from FEMA. I'm Francie Black. For these direct links, visit techtangotoday.com.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Before we get started, I do want to tell you about one thing. You know, there are so many people out there helping the flood victims right now. And in our area, Ecclesia, a Christian church, has turned their construction site for a command center to feed and give out supplies. They have partnered with Duke Energy, Recovery Logistics, and the Salvation Army. And they're producing about 1,500 lunches and dinners a day for the people affected by this hurricane. They need volunteers to help prep, cook, package, and deliver food. They're located out on 50 Run. They're start at 6 o'clock in the morning, lunch by 10, dinner. You know, they need people to help deliver it. And if you want to check in and find out how you can help, call 843-443-7774. All right, everybody's doing a good job helping everybody. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today is Monday, October 1st, and this is International Day of Older People. Hey, all right, thank you. And it's also Farm Animal Day. All right, let's talk about birthdays today. 1924, Jimmy Carter. He's 94 years old, the 39th president of the U.S. He received the Nobel Peace Prize after leaving office. What does he do? He's a peanut farmer. 1935, Julie Andrews, 83 years old, The Sound of Music, yes. And also in the movie Queen Elizabeth II, The Princess Diaries, and Enchanted and Despicable Me. Yep, that's her. All right, 1969, here we go. Zach Galifianakis. I blew that one. Hey, I can't do that one. I cannot do it. Zach Galifianakis. That's pretty close. 49 years old. The Hangover films, let's see, Due Date, Born to Death, and the FX series Baskets. Everybody's telling me how to pronounce it now. 1968, Night of the Living Dead premiered in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And in 1969, Abbey Road by the Beatles, that was released in the U.S. and was released a week earlier in England. All right, from the Know It All department, you ready? Here it is. I can pronounce this one. The old saying, you can't cook an egg on the sidewalk. You know, you can. They tell you you can. Well, you can. Listen to this. The pavement has to be 158 degrees. Crack an egg, put it on the sidewalk, and it will cook it. See, you learned something today. Maybe I can't pronounce that other guy's name, but I know how to cook an egg on the sidewalk. That's it from the Know It All department today. We've got a great show lined up. Stand by. We're going to talk about something's happening in Surfside. Five, Mayor.
1, 2.
And welcome back. All right, the Surfside Beach Oktoberfest is set for this Saturday, October 6th. Starts right there in front of my house, goes down Surfside Drive to the pier. And let me tell you, there's a lot going on, arts and crafts, food vendors, just a lot of fun. And it's kid-friendly. Kids from everywhere come here and have a great time. The mayor's with us now. Let's talk a little bit about the festival, Mayor.
Well, we look forward to this festival, Cecil. And I was listening to the weatherman. Looks like we're going to have good weather, hot weather. Last year we got rained out, if you recall. So we're looking at a really good time here. We're going to have a couple bands, DNR, a local band. We're going to have Josh Brannon, an excellent country band, will be playing. They'll alternate in either sides of Surfside Drive. We're going to have free inflatables, train rides for the children, free face painting. That's what is really nice. We're going to have the police department and the fire department that'll be giving away free gifts to the kids, tours of the fire truck. There's a lot here to say about this family festival. We get thousands of people, and with a good day like today, they'll be just shoulder to shoulder.
They will.
Right up near your house, and I invite everybody to park at your house, Cecil.
He does that every year.
So we've run out of parking, but you have a good place there, and we really look forward to this, Cecil. It's just a fun thing. It runs from 10 to 4. And so I suggest everybody get there early and stay till 4 o'clock and enjoy everything we have to offer.
Let me tell you, the bands, they do great music. They start on one end and play, and the other one goes to the other end and play. And they have everything in the world. You're looking at more kids stuff than any festival I've ever seen, man.
Absolutely. All this free stuff for the children, the face painting, the train ride. We're going to have princesses and dress-up people, superheroes will also be walking around the grounds. We try to make it for everybody, see, so we don't try not to leave out a soul.
I know it. How long has this festival been going on, Mayor? How long has it been going on?
Lord,
I don't know either.
Going probably
ever since I've been
15
here,
years I've been here, it's been going on. It's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger.
It does.
You know, with all the food vendors and the likes. It's just, we just can't get enough of it.
I promise you,
really
any kind of food you're looking for, you're going to find it there. And all you got to know is just come down Surfside. You'll find some parking. And that day, they're not giving parking tickets, right?
Not giving parking.
Not giving parking tickets, so you can park anywhere you want to except in my yard. But you find a lot of parking up and down the street, and just come have some fun. That's what it's all about, isn't it, Mayor?
Oh, it's good. And the weather, I just can't get. The weather's going to be beautiful. Hot, but as long as it doesn't rain, we don't care.
We can handle the hot. Zach was just giving us the weather a minute ago talking about that, and it looks good for the weekend, so we hope so. Mayor, I appreciate you being on the show with me.
Well, thanks for the invite. I really appreciate it. Cecil, this is such a nice ride and a great show.
Well, I appreciate it. Y'all got so much going on. Surfside has so much going on. They're always doing something to kind of, work with everybody. So we appreciate it, Mayor.
Thank you.
All right. We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Somebody called me and said he's on the side of the road. All right, check, count to. All right, let's see, count to. Hold on, let me get back on him here. Hold on. All right, Bill, count to 10.
1, 2, 3.
And welcome back. Are you ready to play some golf? Well, the golf tournament for Walmart was canceled earlier because of Hurricane Florence, of course. But now they have rescheduled. It's coming up Sunday, October 7th.
October
Is that
7th.
right?
That's correct.
All right, Bill's here with me now to talk a little bit about it, and y'all are doing more than just for the McLeod Hospital deal. What else are y'all doing?
Yeah, so annually we do a golf tournament for McLeod's Children's Hospital. We do that every year and work with Deb Bramlett from McLeod's. We've decided to take part of the proceeds and also donate to hurricane relief. And we're partnered with Vines Plumbing and Water Restoration. Our focus was trying to find somebody that would help impact the direct community right here. Not that larger corporations are not a great thing, but trying to really, help our neighbors, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Vines was already on the front side of that, and what they're doing is all they need is help. They need hands. They need people to help. So if you would like to help, and there's a lot of people doing that already, but you can call 650-4800. That's the store.
650-4800.
Right.
That's area code 843, of course.
And we will get you in touch with Ricky and Stacy, his wife. And they're just going out in the community. Their target is flood victims without insurance, and also elderly is what they're trying to focus on now. There's a lot of people that are being a little bit stubborn.
Yeah.
And they don't want to leave, and they should leave. It's just not safe in this. The aftermath of the flood is going to be a lot of cleanup involved. So
that's going to be bad. All right, now the golf tournament itself. Have you got some openings for the golf this weekend?
We do. Yeah, we've had a couple cancellations. Unfortunately, we did have a full deck there, but we do have some openings. So it's Sunday, October 7th at the Witch Golf Course. It's located on 544. If you know where Sonic is at,
right across the road.
Right across from there.
Yeah. All right, now, so they can get in. What's it cost per person or per team?
It's $65 per person, $240 for a team, so a little bit of break if you do a foursome team.
Yeah.
And then we're also doing just straight up donations. All that money goes to Children's Miracle Network and now / Hurricane Florence.
All right, now, do they receive breakfast or lunch or anything? What's the deal?
Yeah, they're going to do a buffet style lunch.
Oh,
I just got communication from them. We'll do that from 11:30 to 12:30. So that includes your golf cart, your golf,
and food.
Lunch. Yeah. All
Give them the phone number once again if they want to get in.
650-4800 and ask for Evelyn.
Evelyn, 650-4800. Bill, thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, we've got more coming up. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Art in the Park, 46 years that has been going on here in the Myrtle Beach area. And Joanne's here now to talk a little bit about what's coming up, when it's coming up. When is it, Joanne?
This weekend. Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 4. Hope you all come out and see us.
Where's it going to be? Tell them where it's going to be.
We're at Market Common, Valor Park. That's kind of in front of King Street Grill.
Right.
In that little park there. And again, Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 4.
Y'all move back and forth to the park in Myrtle Beach and out there.
Right. They're both city.
Right. So to do it. All right, now we're looking for artists. You're talking about how many artists and where are they from? They're going to be
we'll
here.
have like 40 art tents, and they are definitely from the southeast. We procure them from the internet, so we actually have an ability to. There's our Mr. Clemenger. There's Elaine and Rick Pettit.
You got wood, you got metal, you got pottery, you got everything.
Definitely. There's one of our Merles Inlet potters right there. There's our basket weavers. This is 4th and 3rd generation right there. There's Evo, does beautiful photography. And then there's some of my husband's art. He'll be there this weekend. That's David Utterback.
Oh, okay. That's nice. That's very good. Now this is, you know, anybody. This is open to everybody, and it's free.
Public, yes. Walk right in. There's all kinds of entrances, no gate. So we'd love to see you there.
And this is good. Now, the next time this comes up, when does it come back up again?
Yeah, we'll be back in that same park again the first weekend of November, and then we'll move back over to Chapin Park in the heart of Myrtle Beach the second weekend of November.
So y'all do how many shows a year?
This year we did 6. Next year we'll do 4.
Wow.
So we'll have more in Market Common next year than we did this year.
Well, it gives the artists a chance to sell their products too.
That, as the Guild, that actually is our goal, is to provide a venue for people to show their art, and it's a needed thing, and we've done well over the years because not a lot of people actually do this for a juried art show. People can submit their art and say, can I come, and we can look at it and see if it qualifies.
Oh, that's good, because a lot of artists that, you know, they don't have places to sell it.
Right.
And this gives them that opportunity.
You're producing, you want to get some of it on the road.
Yeah, that's the good part. All right, tell them when it is and where it is one more time, Joanne.
Thank you. Market Common, heart of Myrtle Beach. You all probably know where that is, in front of King Street Grill in the little park, and we're Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 4 both days.
All right. Thanks, Joanne.
Thank you.
More coming up. We're going to talk about Conway when we come back. And welcome back. There's always something going on over in Conway, and Hillary's right in the middle of it. And this coming up now next weekend, October 13th, is what you call Rivertown Dine-Around.
That's right.
Now, what's that all about?
Our downtown restaurants offer sampler menus, some new menu items, all priced between $2 and $4. So you can come, like, eat your way around downtown Conway. So some of them are your favorites at some of your restaurants, and some of them are new menu items they're trying to try out. So for a couple of bucks, you can try some new things, maybe explore some of your old favorites. And, you know, we have some new restaurants in downtown that folks are not really familiar with. So this is a cheap, affordable way to get in the door for a few minutes, try something out, and just spend the day eating in downtown Conway.
learn something about the downtown area.
Right.
And taste the food.
And one thing I do ask is people go to conwayalive.com, you register for free, and then you just pay as you eat. But we need to get a little bit of head count so the restaurants know what they can,
how many.
what they can prepare for.
There's
so
your
we
website.
invite you to come do that on October 13th.
All right, now there's something else y'all are working on this weekend.
It's no surprise, right?
Yeah.
It's been some trying times in Conway as of late. A lot of our friends and neighbors have had tremendous physical loss with the flooding, and our downtown shops are really having an economic impact. Lots of them have had really no business for going on week 4. So this Saturday, it's Shop Local Day in downtown Conway. We're inviting folks to come to downtown Conway, spend $20 in a couple stores, and every time you spend $20, you get entered to win a free basket of Conway.
Hey, so that's pretty neat.
Easy breezy, but we need to get people back downtown. Those local shops employ a lot of people in Conway, and you know, with so much devastation from the flooding, we'd hate to be having unemployment on top of that with the lack of business coming downtown. So we really want to encourage people to come this Saturday, October 6th, downtown. Come spend some money.
Shop local,
Shop local, eat local, and let's just help get them back on their feet. The flooding, the traffic patterns have really just sort of shut down our downtown for, like I said, going on week 4. So we want to encourage people to come downtown, and let's keep those businesses open and keep downtown vibrant.
Conway was devastated, just one of the areas that was really devastated.
It's been very, very challenging.
Water up to the top of houses. It's just hard to believe.
Yes, and you know, the downtown riverfront district, you know, lots of water, lots of flooding, but it is a strong group of people out there. Conway strong. Never been more proud of my town, and they'll bounce back, and this is one of the ways that we're going to do that. So we hope to see everyone downtown.
That's this weekend, and next weekend, dine around.
Dine around, October 13th.
Get to sample everything, $2 to $4, and
$2 to $4.
Find out what you like and don't like.
Yeah, exactly.
A cheaper way to do it.
You can't beat it.
Hillary, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, don't forget, shop locally at downtown Conway this weekend to kind of help them out, because they've had a lot of problems over there. All right, thanks so much. All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You know, being on Carolina and Company Live is probably the best job I've ever had. I come to work every day, and it doesn't even feel like work. And working with Cecil is definitely a highlight. You know, he's a crazy guy. He says all kinds of crazy things, but he can get away with it after being in the business for 45 years, and he can teach me so much. Every day I come in, I can learn from his stories and work towards my future in TV. We have a great time together, and how you see us on TV, that's how we are off set as well. We truly enjoy working together and what we do, and we thank you for joining us.
And welcome back, everybody. All right, Amanda's out today. Hopefully she'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, where are we going? Let me tell you, we're going up to Lumberton. We're talking about the 72nd Annual Regional Agricultural Fairs taking place up there. We're going to see a lot of neat stuff. That is what's so good about this fair. They really put it on every year. And they had a lot of problem up to this, but the rain is gone. I mean, the water in that area where they are, everything's going to be great. So we invite you to come with us tomorrow to Lumberton, North Carolina. We had a great time today. Everybody, have a good Monday. I'll see you later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
And hello, everybody. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're heading to Lumberton, North Carolina for the 72nd Annual Robeson County Regional Agricultural Fair. Now, they have lots of rides, games, and, of course, the agricultural part of the fair. Baking contests, farm animals, and a lot more. It's going to be a big event, so you join us there. We may even shoot Amanda out of a cannon. You never know what's going to happen on this show. All you got to do is stick around. We'll see you in just a few minutes. We're on the way right now to Lumberton. Hello, everybody. Looking for something to do today? Well, it's Wednesday, and let me tell you what's coming up on Carolina and Company Live in just a few minutes. There's an event coming up to raise money for Relay for Life. We'll be talking about that, and we'll also be talking about the 5K run that's taking place in Darlington, and the Spotlight